Hello guys, welcome back. I finally got my headphones back. It was just missing for a long time. This is why I don't like mates. So today, as you already know, we're gonna talk about Minecraft Chronicles. Okay, I'm putting this softer. That sounds just perfect. Now, Minecraft Chronicles, new to Minecraft Chronicles, which it's a great chance you are. It's where we discuss about stuff in Minecraft. Now today, and also, don't call me the wild. And if you like my stuff, comment down below. So today, well, I haven't actually planned what we're gonna talk about today. What? Buddy. Now, if you were, now let's talk about something we all know. So, well, today we're talking about Enderman. And it's called too, because I know something you do not know, and you do not want to know. They are related. You're like, hold up. They ain't related. Really? Think again. What was it? One thing I know in Disc 5, which came from the Warden, there was something called an Ender Scent. If you're mine of the Dungeons fan, you pretty much know what it is. If you don't have the DLC for it, then well, okay. Now, the game goes about where a small little villager just wanted to find a home, but all he found was hatred. And while he found it, he was chased by mobs. That's what the novel said. And after a while, I'm not sure. Well, I am sure about it, but and I'm not sure why I'm so tired. I slept a good last night. That well, in it, you can actually see I was chased by 3 spiders in the background. I just thought they were just minding their own business, the spiders. No. So, something we didn't realize actually it was actually in the novel. Cool. But then he found something, and the doors was so big he couldn't even reach it. But who could reach it? The Enderson, I believe. And when they were going, when he was going, he stumbled across something that would change him forever. The Orb of Dominance. It contained power. It was so powerful, it made new columns called redstone columns. And you do not want to mess with them, but they're a mini boss. So, not really. So as they were getting their revenge on the villagers, he became the king. And when they got their revenge, well, it's just this happened. That's the sound from if you actually start a raid. It's called Seek, which means they found where the place of the villagers is. But instead of just making a normal raid and defeating them, they made a thing called the redstone monstrosity, and in the intro cutscene / trailer, they said who would be the hero, the one who could save us. Until that hero just ran from the monstrosity, the redstone monstrosity. Until they said, not this one, but maybe you. And that is when we went to Squid Coast. You need a secret achievement called, but that was strange in order to know why it's called Squid Coast. Interact with the sunflowers, okay? So, the first thing is that in the novel, they said that the King Necromancer, known as the Nameless One, which is a very tough boss in the game. Ugh. That guy still gives me the creeps. That even with his power was something. Ooh, sorry. Yes. There was something. He said to Archie's the illager, your power comes from somewhere far beyond. And when I heard that, I just thought the end. And immediately. And the orb is purple and yellow, it's glowing. And what's purple? of course, the end. But what does have the warden to do with something in a music disc? The Innocents are only in the Echoing Void DLC, which I asked my dad to get me this Christmas, and he said it's fine by him, because I just unlocked Apocalypse mode. Well, actually, now I unlocked Apocalypse mode plus. So, as you can see, it does a lot of stuff in there. Sounds like a lot. And even since it has a lot to do. Now let's talk about Disc 5. Now in the Echoing Void DLC, we will have the final boss of the entire franchise is called the Vengeful Heart of Ender. And by the way, if you defeat the Heart of Ender, what did you get? Of course, you have got the Heart of Ender. So it's 2 boss fights in one, which is kind of cool. Where you fight Archie and then the Heart of Ender. The Heart of Ender. Oh, that damage, the lasers. Now, not just that, but something of the Vengeful Heart of Ender I've noticed is that, take a closer look at it. The Vengeful Heart of Ender is actually known for something. It has, well, 12 eyes. Wait, no. Wait, let me quickly do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, that makes 6. 1, 7. 7. Okay, now that's the amount of eyes it has. 7. And who has 7 eyes? Well, we can easily answer that. So the eyes, I believe, is related to foresight, action, and knowledge. If you don't know who they are, well, you're not a Minecraft Legends expert. They're the main characters in Minecraft Legends. Since Mojang's youngest child. It's a pretty good game, but I'm not seeing why everybody doesn't want to play it anymore. I mean, it's still a fun game, right? But look at it. Just think of it. Why don't we play a fun game anymore? Well, Foresight has 4 eyes. I love how her rhymed with how many eyes she actually has. Action is the youngest and the scariest / biggest with 1 eye. But the Vengeful Heart of Ender is body. It's the shape of what? Well, my friend, I'm afraid to say it, but foresight, action, and knowledge are actually it. So coincidence? I think not. No, really, I don't think it's really that easy to expect us. But just think of it. Why is it there? It's like a meme I saw before on YouTube that said, are you sure you want to live in? Then it said, philosophers. I ask that question to myself every day. Oh, that always gets the spot. Now, if you're not sure what is Minecraft Legends, it's basically like the same thing, but this time it's just a bit different. Where instead of the iconic and lovable villagers, we get the nasty ones, and those ones are the piglins, which invaded the overworld, and it also tells us the story of the ruined portal, which by the way, they came out of portals. I have a book of it called The Return of the Piglins, but not sure how they did not become zombified, because if a piglin's in the overworld for 30 seconds, they become a zombie piglin. A zombified piglin. So, how are they then alive? That question is actually so questioning. I don't even know, but it's true, alright? Trust me. And Forsyth said, well, everybody of the crew, since there are no more piglins, they have proven themselves that you can protect the world. So we have become them. But they just went gone poof to another place where possibly coincidence? The end. But what I meant to say is coincidence. I think it's the end. And it's because like what else would they go? They wouldn't go in the nether, would they? I mean, piglins are so bad they even kill themselves, and in my book they said one of the rules in piglin society is to never trust any piglin. So, yeah, it's basically chaos. But I'm not sure that's the reason why. But listen here, this is what I think is what truly happened. I think that well, how do I say this? The end, we kinda killed them, but for some reason they became like bad guys in the end. I'm not sure why. It's actually quite confusing if you tell me about it. So, why? Well, the answer is that, well, it's very confusing. And that I'm not sure that you actually do. They said that the endlings, known as the Endermen and them, those are what they are. The endlings. So is it a group of haunt or a group of, well, you know, a group of endlings? What is it? And after researching, endling means the last species on Earth. Well, the last species ever. I wouldn't say on Earth, but you know what I mean. So, if that's really the answer, what else they've hiding? And well, how do you hear the intercent in the well? In the music disc? Well, that was easy. You could actually hear it not do anything special but die. Yeah, it died. Probably of the warden. And can I explain when it died? Well, it died right before the peaceful melody played. So, yeah, pretty much that. Excuse me. So, if you ever feel like the Endermen are hiding something, bingo! A lot of stuff. So, double bingo. But all I know is that well, remember, go check out my last Minecraft Chronicle video. It was the one where I talked about Disc 5. And, well, I had no explanation for it. There's just too much going on. Okay, wake up. Oh, bruh. Diamonds for emerald, that's a rip-off, man. A lava buck. Ooh, please say you get the what, you know. Yeah, there's some more armor. So, think of it. Why are they there? And in some theories, say that the villagers were the ones in the deep dark. I don't believe that, because if they were there, Mojang actually confirmed that Dungeons is canon to Minecraft, and so is Legends. Which means everything of Minecraft, Legend, and everything else is true. And if you're ever wondering why the end portal is always shut down, it's because of the Endercent. The Endercent protects the eyes of Ender by taking them and, well, putting them in their chest to keep them safe. While they keep them safe, if they, well, it enchants them, the eyes. But some are left. which means that some is still in. So that's why the end portal does sometimes have end either vendor. But one thing that doesn't make sense, what we're just about to discuss, is what the Endermen said. Endermen can actually talk. Look, there's two ways to listen to them. If you listen very closely, you'll hear what they're saying. But the easier way is by putting their sounds in reverse. The most iconic saying is, "Hey, what's up? Look for the eye." And what eye are we talking about? Coincidence? I think not. The eye of it. But Minecraft engines can talk. There's the author of it can talk and tells us the story. But then why is this true? Why is this all happening? Does the ancient builders even exist? Why? And back to the theory why I don't believe that the villagers built the ancient city is, firstly, why would they risk living in there? But everybody risks it, whoever lived in there. And nextly is, of course, why? Yeah. Would they make such high places for our old buddy boy? And if you don't know what I mean, it's for Archie. The chests there are so big for him to open, so how can he even open it? I mean, he can just ask for him to open it for him, but maybe the innerlings are like 6 feet. They are 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. 6 feet. Why am I repeating that? Yeah, you heard me right. That's how tall they are. 6 blocks. They can become the new Slenderman. But Slenderman is based off of an Enderman, like Enderman, Slenderman. When I first told that to my friend, he was like, Enderman, Slender, uh-oh. I'm never trusting any Enderman again. So, what is my favorite mob in the whole game hiding away from us? Do they have... What's that sound? Oh, I hate cave sounds. Now, what? And secondly, what? I mean, thirdly, why would there be an N in there? I mean, souls in Minecraft is something that is most commonly used, because souls is basically everywhere. You create a wither, the wither is souls, and undead mobs, what are they? Souls. And it continues. And the more it continues, the more unknown it becomes with every update. But we're getting further with progress. And maybe next update will be the end update where we might be seeing everything. I know already how the end update is going to look like, because there's like a forest in the end in the Echoing Void DLC when you enter the end portal. Now, why is this happening? Now, since the release, okay, so as I was saying, since the release of Minecraft Dungeons, there was always Enderman as a mini boss, and towards the end, and I'm not sure, but I think, well, actually I am sure, but I think they're using the souls of other monsters as endlings, because Sneer, he attacks you just like the spider in the game, where he shoots out a toxic little beam thingy that will grab you like a spider web, just like how all the other spiders in the whole Minecraft Dungeons franchise attacks you, catches you firstly in there, then boom, comes and attack you. But something I find weird is how they always attack from behind you. They do it in Minecraft and in Minecraft Dungeons. But there was no Enderman during the whole Minecraft Legends franchise. And something almost nobody knows is that the orb dominance has been passing by to everyone throughout the entire thing. Yeah, this is a franchise. Like, firstly it was that Archie. Secondly, I don't know, I didn't, when I first started playing it, when I first started playing it, all the DLCs was out. So I'm not sure which one came first. Sorry about that, guys. But whichever one came first, I'm pretty sure it was, whoever it was passed on to either Jungle Abomination. No, well, these are what all was passed to the Jungle Abomination in the Jungle Awakens DLC, or the Wretched Rites in the Creeping Winter DLC. Yeah, I love winter, except when my lip, well, is in torture, then I can't eat my food. Or it could be, well, the Tempest Golem from the Howling Peaks DLC. Oh! Why did I just do that? It could also be at, well, some other people, but I think, like, what other am I telling you about? Okay, let me just remember, I kind of forgot. It's, my brain. This is the only thing I hate about Minecraft stuff. That if you want to think of something, then you might forget it, and then you have to basically do an entire brainstorm. Excuse me? Who remember what it was? Excuse me again. Why am I so burpy? And well, I don't actually think that in Minecraft you can, well, in Minecraft Dungeons, it wasn't actually in Minecraft Dungeons that was it first passed on to, like, someone one time at school asked me where did your first came from. So, well, I'm not sure, but I think I know who had it first. The seer. Sorry, I've been so quiet. Just eating dinner. I almost forgot about my dinner just to make this video. So who is the seer? Well, I don't think that we actually defeated the piglins in Minecraft Legends, because the seer was the main bad guy, not the hog. And if you listen to the entire franchise of the entire thing, he was never introduced. So, well, I'm not sure where people came up with the name of the seer, but apparently in one of the cutscenes when we were going to destroy our first portal, to make it even more specialer, they made it more challenging. Making it called the Night Beacon portal, where you have to, well, destroy a portal with a beacon. And what's that beacon powered with? Well, firstly, let's talk about what did the beacon do. At firstly, I didn't understand what it did, but apparently when it was night again, then I knew what it did. That apparently it's not any old beacon. It's a way specialer beacon than you think. in the night, the piglin's aggression grows more, they said. Meaning that we had to defeat them as fast as we could to make a distraction so they wouldn't do what I always fear in the game, attacking a village. If they attack a village, they will only do it at night. So before your map says there's a village that will be under attack, go to any portal and try to get their attentions. And the attention will drag them all the way to you. Meaning that you have saved the villagers in a bad way. But it's a good way. A good and a bad way. Makes me laugh. But even though that's what everybody thinks happened, I don't really think that the seer was defeated, because, well, of course he wasn't defeated. If you never fought him, I thought after the hog died, he could sense with his, well, magic that the hog died. So he would come, make a new portal and come out of it to fight us. But apparently no, never did. We haven't heard of the hog since. It wasn't even in my book. So where was he? And where is he now? Well, my book actually says something of where it could be. He might be, well, how do I say this in a good way? He's in a bastion. Because I said there's bastions in my book. And the bastions are where they live. But something that doesn't make sense is that there's cooked pork chops in it. Maybe it's to remember some of their corpse of their friends in what died in lava. Now, firstly, let's talk about where did the warden come from. But firstly, let's get done with Seer 1. Now, Seer, that's what I call him. In the night beacon, when they brought the beacon, you could actually see they powered up the beacon with the orb of dominance. So maybe he was the first to get it. But if he did, then how did it end up in the overworld? I meant, he did get the spell for the orb of dominance to, well, give the hog power, but the hog didn't have it with this entire time. So where was it? And where is he? I think that question might be unsolved, but it is a good one. About like, what if But the brutes? I didn't really see any brutes in black throughout the Minecraft Legends. Maybe the brutes were on vacation. But where is he? Well, the answer will be a question forever. Unless I'm kinda right. But where did the orb come from before him? Now that's tough. Well, I think that he actually, I'm not sure. Ouch. Now, if pay close attention, where did the warden come from? Is he like an alien? He's basically Shrek, an ogre. My mom thinks I like Shrek. Well, I used to, but not anymore. I'm not a toddler anymore. I don't even like waffles anymore. No, don't even make any more jokes about making waffles. Waffles is my enemy. What? So, I'm afraid to say it, but that answer will actually set you in a terrifying way. He came, maybe he was sent by the seer, cause the warden is a strong mob, and what is it immune to? It's immune to one single thing. It's immune to lava, just like every other thing in the nether, cause everything in the nether is immune to lava. Cause it's basically the land of lava except for the old piglins. Guys, why are they not? I wanted to talk about the bastions in episode, but I just didn't but there are so much answers, and my book was even written by Mojang. What is the true answer? Well, it's immune to lava, if you did not know. And if you think of it, that place is also the land of souls, cause soul sand used to make the weather. But why would they? If you listen closely, the weather was also made out of, the weather is made out of souls, and so is the warden. But Why are they enemies? Because in the well, in the disc, you could hear basically, well, like having a war down there. You could even hear the wither die. But you need about out. You need 2 wardens to kill 1 wither. Which means the wither is the strong mob in Minecraft with health. But though, the strongest is the wither. I mean the guest. Because a guest doesn't deal so much damage to the player, but holy jalapeno, how do you even does all the damage to himself? If you hit the guest's fireball back, it does over so much damage, I don't even remember how many. So, whenever you see them, remember, they're strong. But, one thing, excuse me yet again, so, and what would they fight? Like, I think that would be a good theory, but I'm not so sure about it. Like, who would send a wither down there just so 2 souls mates could fight? I'm calling them soulmates because they're made out of souls and they're mates. Get it? It always gets me. Soul mates. Oh, come on, that was funny, okay? Now, what if even though but I mean, it's blind, so it will attack it, but since the wither, and you're also like, why is the wither stronger than the warden? Well, if you did not know, I play on Bedrock Edition, and on Bedrock, the wither has about 600 hearts, while a warden has 500, making it the 3rd strongest mob. So yeah. But so what's the fastest animal? I mean, no. I'm just trying to think what's the fastest mob in Minecraft. Wait a minute. 3, Three is actually at the same speed of the fastest. The parrot, the dog, and the cat. Super fast. They just teleport wherever you go. They don't let you have privacy unless you make them sit. Now, I'll let you know something. that if you make like a portal in the nether and spawn a warden, what will the warden do? He'll go straight to the overworld, meaning he was sent to the nether to kill us. But thirdly, our sniffers also, cause look at them. They might be cute, but what are the faces? Look at the faces. This of the skulls of the snuffer or in the overworld. Then look at it at the rib cages in the nether. They look identical. Dun dun dun. Yep. Think of it. And yes, you might think I'm crazy, but they don't run. So I'm not so sure. But it is confirmed that big old blind is from Nether. He's so blind. He always tells me and thinks I'm funny. Do I smell bad? Now, what is it all about? Why is it in the nether? Why? Well, why is the warden in the nether? Why would the good guys become the bad guys? Why where would the CR be? And where is the orb of dominance now? I'm not really sure where it's now. Maybe the inner dragon has it, but it needs but I don't really think of it. Nextly it's gonna be our ancient builders, so stick around to be ancient builders if you want to. And also hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Bye.